Hey everyone! Am I live? Hold on. Okay, sorry. It was like missing things, like there's stuff missing on my screen. How's everybody doing? My goodness. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find. Okay. All right. It's ready to go. Ooh. I don't know about you guys, but it's been a super long day. Oh my goodness. I've been in training the past 2 days, and so my brain hurts. And I'm just glad that tomorrow's a holiday and then I have Thursday and Friday off. So excited. Curious Chamomile. Hey, hello, Curious Chamomile. Hi, Rox. Hi, Taya Berry. Hello, welcome. Oh my goodness, Claudia. Hi, you didn't put a notification, or is it YouTube? It's YouTube. Yeah, that I put it up about, I think I scheduled it a little bit over like 50 minutes ago. So it should have gone out. Sarah, hello. Bertha, hello. How are you? Hi, Bertha. I'm doing okay. I'm just, like I said, I'm super tired because I had trainings yesterday and today, but I have the rest of the week off. So I'm looking forward to that because I'm tired. Hello, Artessa. I got one. Oh, you got a notification? Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's like YouTube just picks and chooses. Claudia, I didn't get one yesterday either. Hope you had a fun birthday yesterday. I did. We actually celebrated on Sunday night, but I did go over to my family's last night and ate dinner with them. And I actually filmed a video. Well, okay, part 1 will be going up tomorrow. My brother Dallin did, you remember, I don't know, I did the video where I showed you like my individualized weight loss plan, like with strengths and past barriers and challenges and planning around them and being proactive. He filmed like an example of it with me using the worksheet that I've created that's almost final draft. I've just got some tweaking to do and to add some examples onto it, and then I'll be done. So that'll be going up part 1 tomorrow, and you'll actually get to see like me going through that process with someone. So Eliezer McNeil, hello and welcome. Artessa, LOL, I was on YouTube checking, so I don't know if that matters. It might. It might. Rox, looking forward to the video. Yeah, I'm looking forward to you guys seeing it too. You'll get to be introduced to Dallin and just kind of get to see what the process looks like. So we'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get started. Put this right here. As usual, it will be on mute. Vanessa, hello, Vanessa, welcome. All right, let's do this. Ugh. It's nice. I'm starting to not feel, okay, I'm still feeling kind of swollen, especially like my hands and my ankles, but it's not as bad as it was. I actually got on the scale this morning just to see like if I was back on like a downward, and I am. I'm not going to weigh in this weekend though. I'm just going to do pictures and measurements. So yeah, that's my plan, but it was nice to see the scale going back down. And that was even with having my birthday dinner on Sunday, but then birthday dinner kind of last night too. That's another way that you know that it's water weight is when you're losing weight, even when your last couple meals haven't been the best. Ooh, my knees are popping. Okay. Sorry, I'm not very chatty today, guys. I feel like I'm all talked out. Had a lot of role playing and stuff today for our training, so I feel like my brain is just mush. And I have it again, part 2, next Monday and Tuesday. And then I have to do a 12-hour one online. Don't become a therapist, folks. Just don't do it. Unless you're fine with hundreds, if not thousands of hours of trainings and schoolwork and internships. Well, actually, it is. You have to have at least 1,000 hours for internships when you're in school, plus any sort of trainings you have to do for EVPs. What am I doing? And then you have to have hours, like 3,000 to 4,000 hours to get your licensure. It's a pain in the butt, I tell you. Ay. All right. Oh, my knee is twitching again, of course. Ugh. Ugh. It hurts because my hands are swollen. I gotta tell you guys, I just love being a woman. Just love it. Oh gosh. I'm gonna fall. Okay. I think I'm gonna do skaters for these knee squat ones. I'll just do these instead. Wow, I've been super quiet tonight, you guys. Alright, I'm gonna rinse my face off real quick. Okay, how's everybody feeling? Another day down. Goodness gracious. Ugh, what did I miss? Okay. Hello, Melina. Ori Jimenez. I love your personality. Oh, thank you, Ori. Elnie, bonjour. I've arrived. Hello, Elnie. Welcome. I do not speak Spanish. It says gracias. Okay, so thank you. Pero no voy a hacerlo y hice mi idea. I don't know what the rest of that. No, pero means but. Stefane can't work out till 11 p.m. tonight. Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry. That's no fun. Shanika, hey there, Laura, and the Warrior family. Hope that everyone that is doing the workout has a good one. Unfortunately, I can't do it tonight. Thank you so much for joining us anyway, Shanika. Elmi, I did my workout in the morning today. It's that week, so I thought it would hurt, but it went well. Couldn't go flat though. You know what, Elmi? I hear you. In fact, I started spotting today, and I was like, you've got to be freaking kidding me. Oh my goodness. Like, I wish you guys could see this. It's just like, I don't know. It's that feeling almost like there's a barrier, like when you close your fists and it feels like there's a barrier in there because it's so swollen. It's ridiculous. Ugh. I'm starting to think it has very little to do with what I ate last week and more to do, okay, well, I'm not delusional. Obviously, it's partly because I was eating 2 tons of salt and, extra calories. But I'm thinking it has a lot more to do with my cycle than anything else because, yeah. Hello, Dimpled Apple. Elnie, you're doing great, Laura. Thank you, Elnie. Bless this crazy mess. Marcy, right? I think I remember that. Hello, Marcy. Elnie, to become a therapist, all that work. Wow. Yeah, Elnie. It takes a lot of work. Elnie, I feel like the exercises look easy and aren't the hardest, but it made me sweat so much. Yeah, it does. Claudia, I will have an awesome non-scale victory when this darn video doesn't make me feel unfit. Seriously, I feel like I ran. Right? Oh, thank you, Artessa. Curious Caramel. Birdie Lynn. Hello, Birdie Lynn. Okay, so it was Marcy. All right, I remember that one. Oh. Bertha, ooh, I am tired. I am too. In fact, I'm probably going to call it and get off here in a few minutes. Yeah, because I'm feeling so tired. Like, gotta love trainings. Claudia, all that work will pay off. Where my best friend's salary went way up after she got her licensure, and the years of experience added up. Yes, very, very true. Oh, goodness. Artessa, Claudia is translating the Spanish. Oh. Oh my goodness. Thank you for translating. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Like, and you know what? I don't understand. Like, don't get me wrong. I took 2.5 years of Spanish in high school. And is there anybody who takes a language in high school that can actually speak it? Like, there's words that I recognize, and I can do the alphabet and I can count. But, and I can usually, like, when I'm listening to people talk, I can kind of get the gist of what they're saying. But have a conversation? No way. Sarah, I will go too. I wanted to start to watch the new Christmas show on Netflix. Ooh, there's a new Christmas show? Which one, Sarah? Artessa, I could see the confusion. LOL. Oh, yeah. Curious Caramel, I took French and remember the word for apple. That's about it, right? Like, honest to goodness, does anybody actually learn a language enough to be able to speak it in high school? Or are we literally just wasting money? I don't know. I feel like the only way to really become even remotely fluent is to like immerse yourself in it, right? Go to that country, live there, spend time there, or, have a friend or a family member, or someone that you converse in that language often. I just feel like these classes in high school and college, they just don't really do a lot. I don't know. Rocks. I took German and I can count and sing drinking songs. That's awesome. Okay. Um, Bertha, I've been speaking Spanish since I was little, right? But that's what I'm saying. Like, to have that like immersive experience, or if they want to do it in school, then start kids off taking languages earlier on, like in elementary or middle school, when your brain's like more flexible and you're able to absorb things more. I mean, I would love, if I have kids, I would 100% love for them to be bilingual, but I would want to start them off like extremely young. Because I feel like it's super important, and it's a really, it's a good skill to have, to be able to speak multiple languages, especially in the US. Like, Spanish is a huge one. But yeah, I would just want to like start my kids off very, very young learning a second language. Claudia, I forget the chat runs behind. I took Spanish in high school, so I can still speak it. I did it to learn how to write and read it better. My head was all messed up. Oh. Sarah, so I had English, Spanish, and Italian in high school. I should learn French. My husband speaks French. Okay. Born in Mexico, moved to California, and then school, spoke Spanish at home. Yeah. Sarah, after high school, my English was good enough to read middle grade books in English, so it was not super bad. Okay. Not 10 years old. Okay. All right, guys, hold on just a second. Oh, gosh. Ugh. Hold on. Ouch, my knee. All right. Sorry, guys, my friend from work dropped off a birthday present, but we're trying to social distance. So it was like drop and go. Good night, Rocks. Only I'm studying French in high school and it's easier than math. I know how to read better in French. Yeah, languages never came easy to me. That was definitely not something that I did well in. Dimple Apple, research studies that have children who grew up bilingual have an advantage in processing info. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I feel like the most effective ways of learning language are either learning it when you're young, or like immersion, right? Of some sort, whether that's just having like regular conversations, like one person in your life who only speaks a certain language with you, or going to a country and like immersing yourself and living there for a little while. Solly, hello. Dash and Lily, it plays in New York City 12 days before Christmas. Ooh, I have to go watch. Elnie, do you know a second language? No. Like I said, I took Spanish in high school, and I understand it enough that I can usually get the gist of conversations, although whoever was just speaking Spanish in the chat a few minutes ago used a word that I was like, I have no idea what that means. But no, I don't speak any other languages. I've never been good. I don't know. That is not a skill that I've had. Let's just put it that way. Unless we're talking about English. Like I have always been skilled with English. I would love to learn a second language. I would love to learn like an Asian language, like Mandarin, or something along those lines. And I would love to learn Spanish, but I can't roll my R's to save my life. Like, honest to goodness, I can't do it. Like, it's funny because some of my coworkers at work, they like to tease me and they're like, you have to say pair, like roll the R's with the 2 R's. And I'm just like, it's not going to happen. I don't get it. Just doesn't work. My tongue does not want to roll any R's. And that might be kind of a stupid reason not to learn Spanish, but I don't know. I feel like I've just been picked on so much because of that fact, because I can't roll my R's, that I just kind of like have an aversion to it now. So honestly, it is best to learn English or any other language at a young age. Something about your brain development being quicker, so you learn the language easier. Yeah, your brain is a lot more flexible and absorbs information a lot better when you're younger. Artessa, I knew a handful of white people in college who spoke it fluently from high school. Whereas I was born in Mexico, my parents spoke it around me all the time, but I still don't speak it fluently. Yeah. Elmi, I'm also interested in sign language. I would love to learn a sign language. I thought about it for a while, but I just haven't had the chance. I wanted to take it in college, but I just never got the chance to do it because I switched majors and I didn't want to be in college for forever. So I just like front loaded all of my classes for my new major, as well as like getting my minor in the major because I was originally an English major and then I switched to psychology. So I was taking like a ton of things to like get my psychology major or bachelor's degree, but I didn't want my English major to go to waste. So then I finished up all of the things that I needed for a minor in English. So I just didn't have the chance to take it. Claudia, math is easier than learning a new language. Give me that calculus. I would have to agree. And I hate math. Yeah. Artessa, math is a language on its own. Yeah, it is. Saul, you unexpectedly see it more than you think, so you can recognize and get used to it easily. All right. Claudia, practice, that's all you need, Laura. I've tried. Like, every single thing, people are like, you have to do this, like trying to give me a million little tips. I'm assuming that you're talking about the rolling the R's. Like, I've literally had like probably 50 people who have tried to get me to be able to do it, giving me this tip and that tip, and it does not happen. I cannot get my tongue to vibrate for the life of me. Although apparently, according to my science teacher in high school, it's actually genetic. So, Elni, okay, this is my list: French, Thai, and sign language, and improve my Spanish. My list would probably be Mandarin, Korean, and sign language. Because like I said, can't roll my R's. Probably will never learn Spanish. Artessa, Claudia, you're probably right. I understand it pretty dang well. Okay. Artessa, I was told by Mexican girls I wasn't Mexican in elementary school. Aw, because I couldn't roll my R's. LOL, we still all ended up being friends. Love it. I actually had a coworker tell me that once. She was just joking. She just liked to pick on me. But she was impressed with my love for Tajín and Valentina, so we still became friends anyways. Sarah, you could watch shows or movies that you already know in the language you want to learn. I've tried that. Like, well, because I watch K-dramas all the time. And I'm not, when I say I want to learn Korean, it's not because I'm like a Korea boo, and I'm obsessed with all things Korean. It's because I actually think that Korean is a beautiful, beautiful language. Like, I think if there's any language out there that by now I can understand a lot of, and probably could learn successfully, it would probably be Korean. Yeah. I love Korean. It is so beautiful. Claudia, math is beautiful. We all need it. I love fractions, decimals. I don't like math. Artessa, my mom learned Spanish watching novelas and moving there and being submerged in the culture. Yep. That is the best way to learn, just to be submerged in it. Dimpled Apple, I took French in high school and Italian in college. It's been ages, but my French is pretty solid. Meanwhile, my Italian is so sad. Italian's a beautiful language, too. I only know way in Korean. Way? I just love sarange. I love you. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Marcy, my sister loves K-pop and Korean dramas. Yes, I do too, because it's awesome. I have a feeling that me and your sister would be friends, Marcy. Elnie, Korean is so funny because they sound like they're constantly angry, and it's funny when they do and try to act up in dramas. Oh, goodness, I love it. Yoon, have you watched Lie After Lie? If not, I recommend. I feel like I have. That sounds familiar. Hi, Yoon. Yeah, I feel, is that an older one, Yoon? I know I've watched one that's something to do with lies, and it sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if that's it. Good night, Bertha. Artessa, I want to learn Japanese so I don't have to read the subtitles when I watch anime. Love it. Eleni, Korean dramas hit different, y'all. They are. I love Korean dramas, though. They're so melodramatic. And I just enjoy them because they are. They're so melodramatic and they're so simple and sweet and cute. And I need some of that in my life after a long day working with kids and teenagers talking about their traumas. I just need it. I need innocent. I need it. I need it. I need it. Okay. No. Elnie, I thought they would be crap, but outside of romance, they're bomb ones. Yeah. Solid, great job, Laura. Marcy, every time I see K-pop car stickers, I take a photo and send to her. Love it. I actually have Marcy, my program manager. I've known her for like 9 years now. And I was the one who introduced her to K-pop and K-dramas. And so that's like something that we just like always talk about. And I love it. So now like half of our conversations over text are about K-dramas. Oh no. Solly, what fitness journey are we doing, Laura? Is it a specific Chloe Ting program? Right now, this challenge that we're doing right now, we're just doing the full body no jumping workout. And we just named it the Thanksgiving challenge. So we just picked one of her videos to do every day. Claudia, now the languages that have symbols that I feel are harder. I have issues remembering symbols and equating words or phrases. I can understand why you see that. I actually, yeah, I'm actually not bad at that. Like I've done a little bit with Korean, and I actually learned the Korean alphabet and how to read it like super quickly. But I feel like it's really easy. It's kind of very intuitive. Elnie, romance K-drama got me 10 seasons waiting for a kiss. I don't got that time. I love it though. Again, they're just so sweet and cute and innocent, and I just love them. Stephanie, so sad BTS concert got canceled, hoping for next year. That sucks. Miyun, it's new. It's about a woman who is convicted of murder and she wants to prove her innocence so she can be with her daughter. Not a very good description, but you need to check it out. Okay, all right. So what was the one I was thinking of then? There's an older one that I feel has a similar title, but it was a romance. But that sounds interesting. Miyun, have you watched Flower of Evil? Oh my goodness. That was a good one. And it had the main guy from Scarlet Heart Rieo. Love it. So good. Curious Chamomile. I watch vintage movies for the innocents. Not all of them are, but a lot are simple and lighthearted. Yeah. That's what I like. I just like to be able to relax and just enjoy it. Elnie, do we have another challenge for the future? Haven't decided on anything yet. So if you guys have suggestions, feel free to let me know. Elnie, cute and innocent, but I got places to go, so kiss already. I hear you, Elnie. I hear you. Elnie, what's vintage? Vintage is like older, you know? Like when I think of vintage, I think of things like from like the 1900s to the 1950s. It's basically stuff that's like several generations removed from you. It includes romance too. Yes, Flower of Evil was one of the best this year. I love the murder mysteries ones, right? It was so good. And now I'm watching Clean with Passion for Now, which is the most ridiculous title ever. But honestly, I know that it's just because of the translation between the title Korean and English. But it's so cute. Oh my goodness, I love it. Curious Camel 50s and 40s. Okay. Elnie, I wasn't born then. Me either. Artessa, there's a difference between vintage and antique. Well, I think everybody considers, different things to be vintage versus antique. Like when I think of vintage, I usually think of things, like I said, from like the 1920s to like the 1950s. I feel like 1960s onwards, I don't really see as vintage. Maybe because that's like towards the era that my mother was born. You know what I mean? So, and that's when my grandma was she was a teenager in the 60s or preteen too. Um, so I don't know. That's just me. I see vintage as like earlier than that. And then antique for me would be like 1800s, 1700s. But everybody has their own definition. Okay. Elnie, tomorrow is Veterans Day, so I don't have school. Let's go. I'm asleep all day. Yes. I don't have to work either because it's a holiday, and then I have Thursday and Friday off for vacation. Dimpled Apple, I used to go to theater that played old classics, 20s or 50s, and those pre-code films were certainly not innocent. Very true. Very true. Artessa, or like according to antique dealers, I mean, I think there are actual categories. Yeah, I don't know. Oh my goodness. All right, what time is it? Okay, guys, so it's 8:13, and I think I'm going to get off and go take a shower and finish editing this video for tomorrow and then go to bed. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope for those of you who weren't here earlier, my brother filmed an example of the weight loss plan that I did a video on a couple weeks ago, where you like look at past strengths and successes, and then you're planning around like past barriers and challenges and coming up with a plan that way. So he actually filmed an example of like walking through that entire process. It's going to be in two parts though, probably one released tomorrow and one released Thursday. I'm like, what day of the week is it? Because it's already like 35 minutes just for part one. So yeah, just know that that's coming out. Good night, Sarah. Good night, Eleni, Artessa. My arms missed the toned arms video. How dare you say something like that? Mine don't. Night, Dimpled Apple. Curious Chamomile. Good night. All right, you guys. Artessa, they're confused if I'm still building arm muscles or not. Now I'm losing the little muscle I gained. Well, you could still do them, Artessa. Yeah. If you like doing those arm workouts, then I would definitely encourage you to do them. Me, I'm looking forward to it. Good night. Glad I could check in for a little bit. Me too, me. Good night. All right, you guys. I will see you tomorrow for day 17. Yes. Oh, well, sorry, Laura. Okay. Good night, Artessa. Good night, Marcy.